I always hated being the last one in the building. The hallways hummed with that low electrical buzz, the kind that makes your ears feel too empty. I'd finished mopping the east wing and was heading toward the supply closet to put the cart away when I noticed something strange. The door at the end of the corridor was cracked open. It shouldn't have been. We kept everything locked. At first, I didn't think much of it. Maintenance forgets stuff all the time. So I started walking toward it, pushing my cart, wheels squeaking across that old tile. But halfway down the hallway, the hairs on my arms lifted. I slowed down, because I could see something standing behind the doorframe. Not a full silhouette, not a face, just a sliver of a figure, like someone was tucked really close to the wall, leaning out just enough for part of their head and shoulder to show. Not moving, not breathing, just there. I stopped completely. The hallway suddenly felt too long, too quiet. The hum in the walls felt like it was buzzing inside my skull. I stayed frozen, staring at that narrow piece of darkness, shaped like a person. I whispered out, "Hello? Anyone there?" It didn't respond. I don't know what possessed me to call out again, but I did, this time louder. "Hey, you're not supposed to be back there." Nothing, but the shape. It shifted, barely, like it had clicked its head sideways. Every instinct I had told me to back up, turn around, leave the cart, leave everything, just get out of the building. But I felt glued to the floor. My eyes adjusted more, and I realized it wasn't standing behind the doorframe. It was pressed against it, like its face was flattened against the edge of the wood, hiding everything except one eye. And it was looking at me. I whispered again, "Man, what are you doing? Say something." It didn't blink, didn't twitch, didn't move, just stared. I reached down for the radio on my belt, and the moment my hand brushed it, the figure slid backwards, fast, silent, disappearing behind the doorframe, like it melted into the deeper darkness. That was enough. I turned the cart around and backed down the hallway as fast as I could, eyes locked on that door. Every step I took felt like something was waiting for me to turn my head, waiting for me to blink. I made it around the corner and sprinted to the security station. I told the overnight guard someone was in the building. He grabbed his flashlight, annoyed, thinking it was some homeless guy who slipped in. We went back together, hallway empty, door wide open, room behind it, pitch black. We stepped inside. My stomach dropped. There were footprints on the dusty floor. Bare footprints, long, narrow, almost stretched looking, gliding in a single line to the far wall. And then they just stopped. In the middle of the room. No door on that side. No vent big enough for anything. Just a cold, concrete wall. The guard muttered something under his breath, swept his flashlight across the room, and said nobody was here. But I swear, as we stepped back into the hallway, I saw it again, just for half a heartbeat. A head, peeking around the opposite corner now. Same eye, same tilt, same perfect stillness, watching us leave. I quit the next morning. They asked why, but I didn't know how to explain it. Because it wasn't a person. It wasn't lost. It wasn't hiding. It was waiting. And I still feel like it knows I saw it. And it didn't like that.